Vocabulary related to media and communication is crucial for effectively discussing, analyzing, and understanding various forms of communication. Here's a detailed explanation with examples. Media types. Print media. 1. Definition: forms of media that involve printed materials, such as newspapers and magazines. 2. Examples. I prefer getting news from print media rather than online sources. She works for a well-known print media company. Broadcast media. 1. Definition: media that reaches a wide audience through electronic transmission, including television and radio. 2. Examples. The interview was broadcast live on national television. People still enjoy listening to news on broadcast media during their commute. Digital media. 1. Definition: media content that is stored and transmitted in digital format, encompassing websites, social media, and online streaming. 2. Examples. The rise of digital media has transformed how we consume information. Many companies now allocate a significant budget for digital media advertising. Social media. 1. Definition: online platforms that facilitate the sharing of information, ideas, and multimedia content among users. 2. Examples. She spends a lot of time on social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. News often spreads rapidly through social media networks. Communication terms. Verbal communication. 1. Definition: communication using spoken or written words. 2. Examples. Effective verbal communication is crucial in professional settings. Public speaking is a form of verbal communication. Nonverbal communication. 1. Definition: communication without the use of words, including body language, facial expressions, and gestures. 2. Examples. Eye contact is an important aspect of nonverbal communication. A nod can convey agreement without verbalizing it. Interpersonal communication. 1. Definition: communication between individuals, often in a face-to-face setting. 2. Examples. Interpersonal communication skills are essential in building strong relationships. Conflict resolution often involves effective interpersonal communication. Mass communication. 1. Definition: communication to a large audience through various forms of media. 2. Examples. Mass communication plays a significant role in shaping public opinion. Journalists engage in mass communication through news reporting. Media content and genres. Headline. 1. Definition: a brief and catchy phrase or sentence that summarizes the main point of a news article or story. 2. Examples. The headline of the article grabbed my attention immediately. Journalists carefully craft headlines to attract readers. Editorial. 1. Definition: an article expressing the opinion of the editorial board or a specific writer. 2. Examples. The editorial criticized the government's handling of the crisis. Opinion pieces in newspapers are often labeled as editorials. Feature article. 1. Definition: an in-depth and typically longer article that explores a specific topic, often with a narrative or storytelling element. 2. Examples. The magazine featured an interesting article on sustainable living. Feature articles in newspapers often showcase human interest stories. Infographic. 1. Definition: a visual representation of information, data, or ideas, often used to convey complex concepts in a clear and concise manner. 2. Examples. The infographic provided a visual summary of the research findings. News websites often use infographics to enhance storytelling. Media professions. Journalist. 1. Definition: a professional who gathers, writes, and reports news for various media outlets. 2. Examples. Journalists play a crucial role in informing the public. She works as a journalist for a major news network. Editor. 1. Definition: a person responsible for reviewing and overseeing the content, structure, and style of written or multimedia materials. 2. Examples. The editor made several revisions to improve the article. The magazine has a team of editors who ensure content quality. Anchor. 1. Definition: a person, often on television, who presents and narrates news stories, programs, or events. 2. Examples. The news anchor delivered the breaking news with composure. Anchors are key figures in broadcast journalism. Copywriter. 1. Definition: a professional responsible for creating persuasive and engaging written content, often for advertising or marketing purposes. 2. Examples. The copywriter crafted a compelling tagline for the new product. Copywriters work on developing content for promotional materials. Media analysis terms. Bias. 1. Definition. Prejudice or favoritism in the presentation of information, often influencing the audience's perception. 2. Examples. Media consumers should be aware of potential bias in news reporting. The journalist was criticized for the perceived political bias in the article. Credibility. 1. Definition. The trustworthiness and reliability of a source or information. 2. Examples. Journalists strive to maintain the credibility of their reporting. Fact-checking is essential for ensuring the credibility of news sources. Sensationalism. 1. Definition. The use of exaggerated or sensational elements in news reporting to attract attention or increase viewership. 2. Examples. The tabloid was accused of sensationalism in its coverage of celebrity scandals. Sensationalism can distort the accuracy of news stories. Media literacy. 1. Definition. The ability to critically analyze and evaluate media content, understanding its purpose, biases, and potential impact. 2. Examples. Media literacy programs aim to equip individuals with skills to navigate information responsibly. Educating students about media literacy is crucial in the digital age. Conclusion. This vocabulary provides a foundation for discussing media and communication across various contexts. Whether analyzing news articles, engaging in interpersonal communication, or working in media professions, a rich understanding of these terms enhances communication skills and fosters media literacy.